Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to paint this body that I got, a spare body for the WPL pickup truck. Of course, this comes as a classic Toyota pickup truck, and this spare body Makerfire sent out to me with the WPL truck to review. And this is let me get the model number for this. It is, where was that? There it is on the bottom. It's the CB05 white body. And this is it's like a Toyota Land Cruiser body. I showed this to you guys whenever I reviewed the WPL truck, but I wanted to actually put this one on, and I wanted to paint it. I don't want to leave it white. I decided to leave the Toyota white just for simplicity of reviewing it. But really, these white bodies are best if you painted a color that you like. But a white pickup truck certainly is a color you can have. But here is the Toyota Land Cruiser body, the insert here, which is the inside with the seats and that, and all the different pieces that you will put on this when you're done, including decals and just all the accessories and attachments. Here's the plastic that simulates the glass. Pretty sure that'll come out, so I want to take that out too, so I don't get any. I won't have to mask it, and then I can paint the whole body. Spray paint. I don't have the spray paint here by me. I should have brought it, but it's a blue. I'm going to paint it blue, and then I bought some clear coat to put over it to help make that paint pop and also protect it so it won't chip or get scratched quite as easily. Here's some more pieces of the fenders and bumpers and stuff like that. And there's a bag of screws in here to help attach some of it. And then here is the instruction manual that shows how to attach the body and all that, which I'll be looking at when I get to that part. So just want to show you guys the body again ahead of time. I'm going to go paint it, and then we'll come back after it's painted and show you the body like this. And then then I'll put all the doorknobs and everything on it, all the handles and everything, and then show you the body again. And then of course the last will be putting the body on the actual WPL truck and then driving around and seeing how it looks with this aftermarket body. It's by WPL. It's meant to just fit onto this truck if you want to switch body styles. So that should cover the intro. I'll be back whenever I get it painted, and we'll look at how it looked after it's finished being painted. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay guys, so I went ahead and got it all painted using that blue. I didn't show you the can, but it was like a glossy blue and a clear coat, and I applied both. It did a couple of coats of the blue, and I think it turned out pretty well. Just got to be patient, take your time when you're spray painting. It's always easy to want to quickly rush stuff, and then it doesn't dry sufficiently. You touch it, leave fingerprints. Make sure it gets out in a good ventilated area, and it's on a good day where it's, low humidity, especially. It dries better if you're in a hurry. And then go ahead and apply that clear coat if you want, as I did too, just to add a little extra pop. And it also helped, I think it will protect the paint so it wouldn't, it's going to still scratch pretty easy, but it wouldn't chip or whatever quite as easily. Now, it's not perfect. I got a little spot where it ran right here. I did turn it upside down and spray painted so that I did, there was some white showing up under, since I spray painted it from the top. And, there's like a little hair got in, or something got into the paint, and it's hard to see, but it's right in here. And there's some crackle, looks like when the soil dries and cracks. It looks like that, or spider webbing or something here. I'm not exactly sure what caused that. I don't know if it'll show up in the video. I think it will. But aside from that, it turned out pretty darn well, and I'm pretty happy. I'm not the expert painter, but I always think spray paint's the way to go. If you use a brush, it's hard to get that nice even coat. So I recommend using spray paint. And then of course, here's all the stuff. So I'm going to take this, and my daughter's going to help me. We'll put the plastic glass in it and all this stuff. And then whenever I get done with that, I'll show you that again. Probably just go ahead and put it on the car and then show you the finished product with the Toyota pickup truck body removed and this Land Cruiser body on top of it, which I think, I love that Toyota pickup truck body, and I like this, so I may just swap them. I may actually, I'm considering on the pickup truck of actually maybe doing a black and make it look sort of like the pickup truck from Back to the Future that Michael J. Fox's character has in that. I realized the other day that was in the movie, and I thought, well, you know what, I got the same truck, let's make it look like that. So it may not be identical. I mean, you need to get those the lights in the back up on top with the yellow covers and all that. I don't have all that, so it wouldn't be identical, but I think it's kind of cool to do that. Anyway, we'll get back to this. I'm going to go ahead and put this all together, and then we'll come back with the final product to let you guys see it. So be back in a little bit. And all right, guys, here it is, all finished. My daughter and I, after we got done painting it and clear coating it like I showed you a while ago, we went ahead and put all of the accessories on and mounted it to the WPL Toyota pickup truck chassis. I think it turned out pretty nice. Now, some of the decals may not be perfect. My daughter was helping me. She's 9. You know, she wants to do some of it. I can't tell her no, otherwise she's not doing anything. So some of the decals didn't get, like, she put a license plate sticker on, are not perfect. But you know what? That's part of the fun, is doing something like that with your kids. If it doesn't turn out 100%, the experience of doing that with the kids is much more important than a decal being perfectly straight. Now we put the decals on, like the turn signals on the front here, and we didn't put them on the outside. Now I don't know, you know, if they actually intended you to put the stickers underneath and then put the the plastic on top of it to protect the sticker, but it's not that big of a deal. It might look a little better that way. The instructions just doesn't have any information on how you do that, so they don't have any information on how to put the stickers on. But everything else, all the accessories are all in the instruction manual, so it tells you how to put all that stuff on, and then it shows you how to attach it. You put a screw here, and then you have to put this piece on here, which I spray painted part of it. This plastic piece has to be mounted to the chassis, and then you mount the body to it. There's one already on there that's slightly different for the pickup truck body, and then the shocks will push up against this, and then that gets it mounted. So I put 2 screws here, and then there's 2 more up in here, so it's a total of 4, and then 1 back here, so 5. You could put screws on each side like the Toyota pickup truck used. It doesn't say you have to, and it seems fine to me, so I didn't mess with it, securing it with a couple of more screws. Otherwise, you know, it looks really, really nice. Now, the battery, you know, on the pickup truck goes in the toolbox compartment in the back. On this, on the Land Cruiser body, it needs to go under the hood. And I got to tell you, this is not easy to get open. Several times I had to take the chassis off and push a screwdriver to pop the hood open, but a while ago I was able to get my fingernail under it and pop it open. I wanted to show you what happened. I haven't touched it up yet, but I've chipped a little bit of paint in my previous tries here, just trying to get this open. Let me see if I'll try to focus in more on the grill here, and hopefully you guys can see that, you know, I chipped it a little bit, and that's going to happen. So yeah, that's just from trying to get it open. So you may have to consider that it may be difficult to get this open. Now let's go ahead and turn it on, and I'll show you guys. You want to mount the headlights up in the front here, just like they are mounted on the pickup truck, and it'll go. Now it's bound up, and there you can see you got your fully functional headlights here on the Land Cruiser body. There's no rear lights. You could buy a lighting kit and wire that in. I'm sure it would take a little modification. A lot of those wiring kits come with servo plugs made to go into a receiver, and this just has a receiver and ESC board in there. It's much more basic, so you'd have to do some soldering or splicing to probably figure out a way to do that. But it would look cool to have some rear red brake lights in the back on this. But otherwise, that's it. You know, I got the seats and the steering wheel you need to put in before you insert it up into the body. You want to put the plastic glass in as one of the very first things. You got your windshield wipers here in the front, and there's one that I think it might have fallen off. No, it's there. One goes in the back here behind the spare tire. But yeah, it looks refocus the camera there. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice, you know, and I did use that clear coat to make it pop. Looking back now, I think it looks fine, but maybe it would have looked a little better just to leave it without a clear coat, so that's up to you. I've done them both ways. The clear coat adds a little extra protection, but not much, because the fact that I'm able to scratch it off just by my fingernail shows you that that doesn't do much. It's more adding a bit of pop to the truck. But when you get that clear coat spraying, if you don't get it on even, it can look a little bit, you can see it. You know, I can see the clear coat on the truck, and it does look good. But there's spots where it's either not on enough or it might be on a little bit too much. But otherwise, a really fun project, very easy to do. If you've got the WPL truck, this body just is a great kit, and then you can, at that point, give yourself that option of completely changing vehicles without actually having to. And you still got the pickup truck that you can, you know, mine came in white, you can color, you can paint that, and then you can just swap bodies. Since it has all the parts, it's just gonna be a matter of half a dozen screws or so, and you can swap bodies at will really easily. So I like that. And like I said, I may take the pickup truck and paint it black and kind of make it look similar to the pickup truck from the Back to the Future movies. Okay guys, that wraps up the painting and application and a body upgrade to the WPL truck to the Toyota Land Cruiser. If you're new to the channel, I'll try to do more videos like this. My channel used to be more drone focused. Now I'm doing more RC altogether. But we'll see more videos like this when I have opportunity arises. So if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. And if you do subscribe, or if you're an existing subscriber, click the bell so you're notified whenever I upload new videos. It's very easy to miss a video. If you don't click that bell, you may miss a half a dozen videos before you see one in your feed because you're not being notified. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.
The power of the dark side.